Just about ready to roll. Starting on the mound in this one, JT Ginn. What should we keep an eye on here?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. That one
Counts
not
1-0.
close. And we're off and running in a brand new season.
Ball.
Just missed.
2-0. Hey!
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Stretch down and hauls it in. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
That's a ball.
One out, bases
Ball
empty.
1, no strikes.
And it's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And
Ball
there's a
2.
ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In there at the knees. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Now
3-2.
missed. Slings to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Soderstrom makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Ryan Wu.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. If he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings,
0-1's the count.
Out hitters, it's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The other way, Naylor. And he takes
Got
it
him.
himself for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Oh, great stop. To first. And very
He's
nicely
out.
done for the out. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. First
Ball,
offering, and
that's
it just
inside.
misses. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. He was
2.
late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. The A's go quietly. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Pete Alonso. Again, back to work. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes
Ball
on
1.
it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball
the
2.
inside edge. Ball 2. Alonso on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle, slides for the stop. To feed for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swings through that one for strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that,
slides, but it gets by him.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. Kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Off the mark there. And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. And that's the inside corner. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
We got a full count.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Him out. Bottom of the second, and now Nick Kurtz. That one finds a corner. Strike one. Just
that's a ball.
Missed.
That's a good pitch there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Ballesteros collects,
He's out.
fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swinging a foul straight back. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Canzone settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away now. This is J.J. Bleday. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him inning. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right there for a strike.
Well, we call that
1-1.
keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive. Corrals it. 1 away. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. Geloff. To first.
Out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. So the batting order turns over. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And a swing and a miss. Rodriguez
0-1.
goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in the
Ball,
Dominican
that's inside.
Republic. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Butler pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Stepping in, Zach Geloff. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, right side of the infield. Polanco sizes this one up, and there's one away. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. 2 down. Now the third baseman, Max Schumann. And the
Ball
slider
inside.
just misses. This ball's chopped to the ground. Suarez sends it across
He's
the
out.
first. That's the third out. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and now for Seattle, Brandon Nimmo. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play.
0-1's the count.
Like that.
Polanco swings through it for strike one.
That's a ball.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play
That's
right
ball 2.
That misses the zone. 2-2. All tied up here on opening day. He's out! Throw, tag, and he's out. Now it's the Mariners DH, Pete Alonso. There's a strike. Now
Ball 1.
1-1. 2 down, nobody
1-1.
out. Top half of inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first
Got
in
him.
time, and he has thrown 4 shutout. Bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Outside low, and that
1-0.
is ball 1.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak
that ball went
contact
out.
on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up the middle, Polanco fires over to
Got him.
first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hard hit, right side. Polanco tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any
0-2 is the
pitches.
count.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
3.
And a swing and a miss. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Josh Naylor. Again, back to work. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything
Ball.
going.
That's
That
inside.
just misses. And a count 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And there's 1 down. And up next for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good
Ball
bat speed.
inside.
Canzone stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next
Ball
offering
two.
is downstairs.
Last
Two
two
balls,
pitches have been
no
down
strikes.
in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one.
That's an out.
Double play.
Out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. There's a strike.
You know, these A's just aren't putting
0-1.
together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there
Ball.
on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
On the ground, right
that's
side.
foul.
And that's just foul. That's
Ball
inside.
in.
It's 2-2. And that
3-2.
one almost got him. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Aye.
Those always feel great.
Lede in the box now. Takes strike one. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one.
Out.
They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just
0-1's
not
the
able
count.
to catch up to that velocity.
Hit on the ground to the right side. On to first.
He's out.
And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the catcher. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter. Mitch Garver. Big spot for him here. Lede giving chase. Hauls it in, one away. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Grounded out his first time. Misses
Ball, that's
inside. And that's ball one. Peralta measures 6 feet even. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer.
Out.
Sends it to first, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he was out
0-1.
front that time. Schumann zips it to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nimmo pulls it in on the run.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hey!
Schumann now at the plate as
0-1's
he swings
the
through
count.
strike one. And it's fouled away. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across
He's
the
out.
diamond, and that's an out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brandon Nimmo. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch
Hey!
behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one in there across the letters. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Looking to get the tying run on base. Good job to fight that one off.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds
I
out
got
the
3 and
at-bat.
2.
I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. He's got it, and there's one down. And here is Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 in this one. Lede under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. So 1 for 2. Just
Off the plate, ball 1.
inside edge. Next
Hey!
offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you
Hey!
what, memories of getting jammed.
1 ball,
creeping into
2
my
strikes.
mind right now.
In the
2
dirt,
balls,
the
2
count now
strikes.
2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2-2.
Three!
Through it, and that's the strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Lawrence Butler. Swings through that.
This lineup is having a tough time
0-1.
finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog. You can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Munoz.
0-2.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rodriguez puts it away, and there's one down. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting
No
to get a
balls,
swing
2
and miss.
strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Langoliers off of first with 2 away. And that
Ball,
one
that's
upstairs,
upstairs.
ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back.
3.
And he got him. We go to the 8th, and now for Seattle. Josh Naylor. And the first pitch
inside.
misses for ball 1. Hauls it in. There's 1 away.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that
Ball 1.
misses. And it's a ball and a strike. That's
Ball.
down and in. The Mariners trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th.
3.
And misses. It's a strikeout. Now, Dominic Canzone. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Randy Arozarena looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. First
Ball.
pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield. That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Garver,
Inside, ball
the
1.
next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Tying run at the plate. And that one is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with
That's
at
ball
least
two.
a 2-run lead.
2-2 the count.
And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the late with the swing there.
0-1.
Outside
Nope, that's
low,
a ball.
and the count is 1-1. Rips one to right, and foul ball. That one out to right. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way
0-1's
and
the
still
count.
put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard. Next to hit, Max Schumann has grounded out a couple of times. And that one fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez racing after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 down. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. So 2 down now, and here is Denzel Clark. On the ground to third. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now, J.P. Crawford. That flips the inside corner for a strike. And that one
Inside,
is
ball 1.
inside. Pitch
That's out.
misses, and a count 2-1. Well struck left field. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. That
Nope,
one inside.
that's inside.
Ball 1. Clark on the move. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Seattle, Brandon Nimmo. And a swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense
0-1.
has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving,
0-1.
and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
They're down to their final strike. The M's down to their final strike. And that's
That's a ball.
Got him, and that's the ball game. A shutout.